Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. We're continuing here at the scene of the Battle of the Diamond, and we're outside Dan Winter's cottage as you can see, and we're going to go in there and meet Hilda, and Hilda's going to talk to us about a wee bit of the history of the old cottage here. And so this is Hilda here, and oh, she's got the fire and all lit for us. Hello Hilda, how you doing?
Doing my best.
Good to see the fire lit, so it is. So this is amazing, Hilda. Can you tell us how this actually got started then?
Well, the house itself is over 300 years old,
My goodness.
and following the Battle of the Diamond, they met in this house to discuss the formation of the Orange Order up in the sitting room. And that has been recorded in different newspaper articles and different books.
Yes.
And visitors have always come. Actually, from 1795, some of them will come before the 12th of July. They would maybe walk around here on the 12th of July.
Yes.
It is recorded in one of the books in Portadown that the lodges came past Dan Winter's cottage and passed down here.
Oh, is that right?
Actually, there was one demonstration held at the Diamond. So visitors have always been coming.
Yes.
My husband's grandmother showed the first Prime Minister of Northern Ireland through the house when she was living in it.
That would have been James Craig.
James Craig, yes.
So James Craig was actually in here? My goodness.
And my mother-in-law, when I came out in 1964, she was showing visitors through, so I just took over.
Yes.
But it wasn't anything like what it was now. They were living in the house. They moved out in 1953.
Yes.
We used the house as a store. We used it for peeling apples. We used it for plucking turkeys. We kept
Yes.
the fire going in it for 25 years. We burned the fires all in the fire here.
My goodness.
And we tidied up for the 12th of July for visitors coming. You would have had quite a few some years when you had a Tyrannical Council over. We'd have
Yes.
had quite a few. But then in 1990 there was a big parade in Belfast, and some people thought it would be a good idea to restore the houses. But that plan then didn't come to pass. So when my husband was alive, he died in 1992, but he used to say he would love to see the old house restored.
Yes.
So when this plan fell through, we decided we'd get the house listed, make it listed building where you got 75% to thatch.
Oh, yes.
And we thought we'd get the house listed and we'll do it ourselves.
Brilliant.
So we did that, but 1995 we got it sort of tidied up for the 1995 parade.
Yes.
And where you would have got 100 in a year, maybe 150, there was over 3,000 people signed
goodness.
the visitors book in 1995.
That
The
is
very
wild.
nails in the floor lifted with so many people walking through. I just could not believe it. So I thought, okay, if people want to see the house, we're out and heading to turkeys, and we'd quit peeling apples, and it gave me something to do.
So you've turned that into a museum, really?
Well, Derek actually, before he died, he had brought down the barn churn and the separator and his father's pram, and actually in one of the wee bedrooms there was a old black mortise furniture like in Egypt. I threw that all out.
Yes.
But in the bottom of the wall, I kept the tick and the tick cover, and if it filled and put on the bed in here, filled with
Yes.
chaff. And in the bottom of the wall there was a cardboard box with his mother's fox fur, chamois gloves, and a frock she when she married. And I threw it into the roof space and brought it back down in 1995 and have it up and show here.
Very good.
And
Yes,
it's
I've
good.
noticed you've got a lot of artifacts here.
Well, they were all belong to the family. Those clothes all belong to the family.
Brilliant.
And a good bit of the furniture here was here. They built a new house in 1953 and moved into buying new furniture for there.
Yes.
But I used to go to bed at night and pray that God would guide me what to do and what to say to people, because I hadn't been that used to meeting crowds like that. But we were dairy farmers and all. I could talk like cow all right. So I used to ask for guidance, and I just seemed to have got it, and it just grew.
Very good.
Just came about.
Very good,
And
Hilda.
lodges then, well, it started off with a lodge from up in Moore County Antrim. They came and asked. They came in 1995 to do a sponsored walk, And then they
Yes.
came and asked to do a special lodge meeting. And then other visitors seen what was signed in the visitors book and thought, that's a great idea, can we hold ours? And it just, where we had one lodge meeting in 96, I think with 7 in 97 and 30 in 98, and it just grew.
Yes. Very good.
And then they would give donations for the food, and that went towards repairing the house in 2000. We made our own mud brick and dried them on the griddle,
Very good.
and that's the house.
This sort of reminds me, I have to say, of my grandparents' house in Drumore. When we were kids, my mum and dad would have took us up, and my granny would have made the sort of farls and all on the fire, so she would have.
We have done that here. The odd
So it's very homely.
the odd time we do. We had a few Saturdays ago. We had a craft day where we had a potter and a wood turner and
Oh, very good.
Patterson spade mill, and we had accordion playing, and we made soda bread.
Brilliant. Could you tell us then what your connection is to the Winter family then, Hilda?
I just married into the Winter family.
Yes. So what was your husband's name then?
Derek.
And his was Derek Winter then?
Derek went. He had a twin brother Robert. And there was
Yes.
John died young, and 3 sisters.
Very good. And I noticed, Hilda, that there's a few wee artifacts here. I noticed one here with this. This is a musket. Could you tell me anything about this wee musket?
Well, that musket was hanging there when I came out, and it would be about in 1841. That's just like every farmer had their own gun to keep, I suppose, rabbits and one thing and all. When I was young, she used to kill rabbits and rabbit stew. I remember my mother making
Yes.
rabbit stew, so probably that's what that gun was used for.
Aye, for hunting. Very good.
But it has always been there.
Yes. Very good. Well, that's brilliant. Is there anything else you would like to add, Hilda? Can you think of anything else?
No, I don't know.
So, what about the opening times? What's the opening times for here? For if people want to come to visit?
Well, I'm here every day. If I have appointments, one thing and all, I go to them, and if people want to make sure to see through the phone,
Yes.
make sure
That you're here and it's open?
I usually tell the people, if the phone and I'm in Portadown, I come home in 10 or 15 minutes again.
Yes.
But if you're looking catering or anything like that, there it must be booked.
You have to book
and,
that.
Oh, and groups have to book because they need to be prepared.
Yes, I understand that. Well, that's great, Hilda. Thanks very much. And the Lord bless you. And enjoy the rest of the fair there.
Thank you very
All the best now.
Okay,
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was fantastic. So that's an actual descendant of Don Winter here at the Diamond. So amazing. So again, thank you for joining me on the Church History Trail, and God bless.